A leader in the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints has received some backlash after comments he made at a youth fireside in Alpine on Sunday. Brad Wilcox was talking about questions he sometimes gets regarding why the church's priesthood was withheld from black men.
Now, I don't mean to oversimplify a complex issue, but I sure think we make it a little harder than it needs to be. How come the blacks didn't get the priesthood until 1978? What's up with that, Brother Wilcox? What, Brigham Young was a jerk? Members of the church were prejudiced? Maybe we're asking the wrong question. Maybe instead of saying, why did the blacks have to wait until 1978? Maybe what we should be asking is, why did the whites and other races have to wait until 1829?
Until 1979, you couldn't be black and be a deacon or an elder of the Mormon church. An elder, you certainly couldn't be an elder. You couldn't play any role in it at all. It was an officially racist organization.
From 1830 to 1978, blacks could not become priests in the Mormon church, right?
That's correct.
Why?
Because the leaders of the church at that time interpreted that doctrine that way.
Church policy had it that blacks had the mark of Cain. Brigham Young said, Cain slew his brother, and the Lord put a mark upon him, which is the flat nose and black skin.
It's behind us. Look, that's behind us. Don't worry about those little flicks of history.
The Book of Mormon says, and there's a quote here, that there was a blackness that came upon all the children of Canaan, that they were despised among all people. What does that mean?
We believe that the blacks are the descendants of Cain, that the darkness was a curse that God placed upon them for the murder of Abel.
But Ariel, to say that black people are cursed, that sounds racist.
Perhaps it does. What can I say? I can't say things according to how one might interpret my response. I can't change the doctrines that Joseph Smith taught because those are unpopular today.
For many years, we did not preach to the black people. We did not go to Africa.
What was the reason?
The reason that was given at that time was one rationalization after another.
What does that mean, sorry?
They were making excuses.
And what was the excuse?
There were a variety of them.
It wasn't anything to do with the black man being cursed, was it?
Yes, at times that was mentioned.
Was it from God?
But there were times that quotations from the scriptures from God were brought up.
The Mormon religion is so obviously fake, founded by a transparent charlatan in the 19th century, Joseph Smith. Nothing could be more obvious than that that man was a fake and a charlatan and a liar, who wrote a bogus book, the Book of Mormon, although he was writing in the 19th century, chose to write it in 17th century English. Why don't people see through that? I just can't understand it.